Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Sunday. It is, you have a date right here. Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Sunday, May 21st. It is 2:41 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. Sorry for the sparse videos. New schedule, new job. Things are going great. Just trying to work this in where I can get this, bam, nailed every day at a specific time so that it is well received. Let me check my stuff here. Looks like everything is working good. All right, so with that said, let's get started. All right, so it's Sunday. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. It's nice. 95 degrees here in the Arizona desert. Vibes are good, and it's a wonderful, nice Sunday. I hope everyone is having a good time. Let's rock out how the market kind of looks right now for crypto. The world's very volatile. It's a crazy time right now. Hard to predict what's going to happen come market open on Monday, but let's just take a look at what's going on and let's just, take it from there. All right, BitcoinDailyView.com, got more for you there. Not a whole lot more, but a bit more. So check that out. I'm working on making that more of an interactive site where I post news. I seem to find an incredibly easy way to post news without having to log in and edit the site and all. If anybody knows of a way where you can just like forward emails or something like that and would actually post to your site, I'm trying to make an easy news feed of cool crypto-related articles during the day, but it has to be like super, super easy and quick. So if anybody knows how to do that super easy and quick, just let me know. And I'd start actually having a little news page here that would have an RSS feed that would be very, very effective. All the cool crypto news 24/7. It'd be a hot site, so check it out. Anyway, or just let me know how to do it, and I'll do it. Bitcoin and their crypto universe right now, as viewed in squares from 30,000 feet, is rather darn green. Although Litecoin is up, 0.14%. TRX is up 0.299%, something like that. So we do have a little bit of green out there. Ape is green. So anyway, in general, it's kind of a red market looking at it from 30,000 feet here. But in general, crypto market in squares, pretty red this fine Sunday. I'm going to refresh this here, looking at Bitcoin trading volume explicitly, last 24 hours, 1.7 billion. I'm going to call that basically no trading volume whatsoever. That's nothing. Volume change last 24 hours is 52%. So basically, for whatever reason, people ain't trading this weekend, at least not Bitcoin specifically. Is there anything else I could actually check out that would maybe be a good other one to watch as well? Because we do have some options here. I might just start for the fun of it watching SHIB and noting that 20.9 million last 24 hours. So just remember that number. We'll start watching BTC. I'm sorry, SHIB as well when we check things out because it's a pretty darn righteous shitcoin. So let's use that as a reference also. All right, looking at longs versus shorts, getting wrecked for Bitcoin last 24 hours. We're looking at the last hour, 5.7 million wrecked. People are trying very hard this last hour or two, short or long. Longs, 5.69 wrecked, 5.69 million wrecked, short 52K wrecked. So people were trying to long. Bitcoin must have just taken a bit of a little dump and definitely wiped a serious amount of longs out. Last 24 hours, though, only 40 million wrecked. That's really not bad. We're under 100 million wrecked last 24 hours. People aren't trying to long and short too hard this weekend. 31 million of that was longs. 9.52 of that was shorts. So, and you can see what happened here. Pretty darn obvious. Okay, so this is a 15-minute chart for Bitcoin. As you can see, boom, it just took a bit of a dump. And, of course, it wrecked the longs. So that's why we're seeing that. One thing I will note, this is my local time here, Mountain Standard Time, which is also Pacific Standard Time right now at the moment. And you can see right here we had some crazy wicks, some serious volatility right around like 8:30 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. to like 8:30 a.m. A little quick dump and pump, basically dump pump. Anyway, it wrecked a remarkable amount of longs and shorts, and that's probably where we see that number of that rather actually there was not. It wrecked a lot of shorts, but looking at last 24 hours, we're not seeing that many as far as numbers. It isn't like it's 100 million or 50 or 150 million or something like that. It's only like 40 million. So definitely this wrecked some longs and shorts, but people weren't trying too hard. So hopefully none of you got wrecked because some people definitely did. Volume overall, as we can see this weekend, I'm watching the buys and sells go by, the big ones. and just ain't much happening. So that's good because we're volatile. When volume is this low, it's very easy for whales to do stuff like this. They're probably creating liquidity for themselves, in my opinion, then running up here, probably like put the text out, they're like secret Discord server or something. The whales like, all right, everybody get out, and they did. And then boom, 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 they put about here. Was that like 3:30 Mountain Standard or Pacific Standard Time? They all put the shorts in, boom, dumped it. Then people thought, oh yeah, it's over. Then boom, so they're playing with you. Volume is really low. Big money is on a conference call right now, and they're just wrecking retail traders and making the big money. That's why they probably started way here early in the morning, liquidity for themselves. They're all in the green, all except for Gemini. Okay, and of course, who else? Actually, it's refreshing 1 sec. So yeah, except for Gemini, they cannot get their act together today. MEXC, I like MEXC. It's a good little exchange. I use that one for some extreme shit coins. I was trading an AI Doge recently. AI Doge is what it's called. It ran up, it dumped. I think it might be getting to run up again. Might be getting ready to run up again. Just total massive shitcoin play right there. So be careful. But I like AI Doge. Is it a worthwhile coin? I have no idea, but actually probably not. But it's new, total shitcoin territory. Not a lot of exchange. It's on the a weird network. It's kind of hard to. Well, you can trade it on Mex, but you're gonna have to probably. Well, you can buy it there with USDT. Anyway, enough about that. Top 20 exchanges, all in general, pretty well in the green today. Not massive volume, but they are in the green. Looking at derivatives, what we got in place right here? 20 billion, up 33% last 24 hours. So 20 billion in derivatives right now in play, longs and shorts with leverage. Be careful because there are crazy people out there who want to wreck your bottom. So careful if you're one of those 20 billion. All right, now looking at Bitcoin right now in the top 100. An amazing band, wouldn't it? Bitcoin in the top 100, 26,741. We're below 27,000. Woo, that's pretty hardcore. And for some reason, darn it, this thing, especially I noticed when there's interesting price action going on. Sometimes this 24-hour price movement indicators here it gets stuck on me. Let me try to refresh one more time. Okay, this is taking a little while to load, so we'll go a little bit further ahead. Positions. Let's just look at this real quick. Refresh it. We are at my internet connection is really slow. That's what it is. Sorry about that. I'm just having a crappy internet day. 65% long, 34% short for Bitcoin on Binance for the big volume is. So definitely there's a long bias, and that would make sense after this dump. People are probably getting in for their longs. Just be careful. Not a lot of volume today. The whales can wreck your bottom in a second, so be careful. Looking at the daily chart here for Bitcoin, you can see I'm going to go way back to like 2020, March of 2020, when we hit the 3Ks. This Fibonacci sequence has worked very, very well, very, very sticky. We spent our time down here at the 786, which is a very, very, very respectable place to bounce. We're back above the 200 moving average. We challenged it back the 10th of March. We dumped hard, hit the 200 moving average, bounced. Now we're playing in the 618 golden pocket, which is the 618 and the between the 618 and the 0.65. Definitely, this is a powerful location. You can see Bitcoin's kind of worked with it before back here in like May of 2022. So we're in a strong spot. We are the 618 golden pocket is a remarkable place to bounce. You can definitely see if you look historically, it has really worked. It has been a bounce location. We're looking at a lot of time, a lot of price action here. I'm not necessarily predicting the future here, but I'm just saying we're in a spot that, we visited the 786. We hung out there for a while. We cranked up. We bounced off the 200 moving average after a nice, retrace. And now we're hanging out in the 618 golden pocket. So really, it's all a matter of, what's going to happen. And I think that depends so much on global climate, regulate certain of anything. And I listen to endless financial podcasts and news and read stuff. I mean, I probably sacrificed way too much of my life and caused myself a few gray hairs. I probably should do it less, but seriously, the only thing I'm certain of is those who act certain, who know, are dumb at, or are don't. They're the wrong people to listen to. Anyone who's certain, I think, is a little bit. They're not certain. They're ego driven. They're oversure of themselves. We'll see what happens. We're going to break up or break down. We are at an important moment. We're at the bottom of this 618 golden pocket. Are we going to break up, going to break down? It's hard to tell. If I do look here at the daily MACD, though, one thing I can say that I do kind of like is that the MACD has given a lot back on the daily. Histogram is beginning to go in the positive. Let's watch this tangent during the week. If we can get a strong MACD tangent on the daily towards the green, that's going to be a pretty nice thing to see. If we get a positive cross, that's wonderful. We're down here below the heartbeat, below the mid-range of the MACD. This is where, after you've dumped a whole bunch, give a lot back, make that positive MACD cross. That's going to be a real rally, in my opinion, even if we start moving towards it powerfully. Right now, we're moving towards it very, very slowly. If that tangent really gets aggressive, we're going to see some magic. As we get close to a cross, we're going to see some magic. As we cross, boom, magic. I'll be getting in. It can fake you out. You can hit that thing. You can be getting ready for a cross and get rejected. That can happen, but it is a powerful thing. I know it's ancient. It's like using a slide roll and an abacus, I understand it's an old indicator, but for Bitcoin on the daily chart, it's worth it. It's definitely something to watch. Let's look at the MACD on the 4-hour. Oh, man. MACD on the 4-hour, it was positive for a little bit, but it just crossed negative. That's not so happening. Let's look at the MACD on the 2-hour chart, which I find to be an incredible indicator of immediate price action, if it will even arrive. Sorry, I think my internet connection is totally potty. Hopefully this broadcast isn't too choppy. 2-hour chart, it's negative. So really, I would say I'm not seeing strong price action, at least not until probably Monday morning. Let's see what happens as the markets open. I think probably the S&P 500 will be something to watch. We'll see if that actually opens. If that opens positive, then Bitcoin probably will open positive. If it opens negative, Bitcoin will probably move negative. So we'll just watch. But right now, short time frame showing kind of negative daily chart, beginning to move towards that positive MACD cross. Let's keep an eye on that. We're at the bottom of the 618 golden pocket pocket on this daily chart using the daily MACD way back to 2020 of March of 2020 when we hit 3K. This is a powerful spot. I think it sticks. Let's see what happens. We're going to break up. We're going to break down. I think a lot of it depends on the mood of the markets in general, and if anybody blows shit up, like literally on Monday around the world. So we'll see. Looking at Bitcoin, this is the daily chart. Once again, you can see the beautiful super guppy indicators, and do note on the green here, looking at this on the daily chart, we are still super guppy indicator is in the green, and that's kind of nice. And if you actually look at this and you get a little bit optimistic, I think you can sort of see that we are in the midst of, even though it's volatile, we're kind of, I'm going to be very, very creative here. Just forgive me, okay? We're kind of in the midst of sort of an upwards channel, really, but we're definitely testing the bottom of it. And if I'm more honest, if I kind of go like this, let me adjust this a little bit like that. Let me try to be somewhat accurate here. You could kind of go like that if you want it. Kind of in the midst of an upwards channel. We're kind of in the heartbeat of that upwards channel. Let's see how it rolls, But do note this, though. Looking at the ADX and the DI is beginning to a little bit bigger here. The directional index is beginning to trend towards the positive. I like that. We're starting to maybe get moving towards some green ribbons, maybe Monday especially, some green columns. But do note that in general, if we look at the 80, this is the directional index. It's been dropping. It's in the red right now. It's not too happening. So just keep that in mind. The ADX is beginning to turn positive. Maybe we'll see this daily ADX turn around, but right now we're definitely, we're pretty weak. So just beware. Bitcoin is not like super spunky right now. Could we see a rally come Monday if the SPX, especially in the market in general, is happy? Maybe so, but just don't try too hard right now. It's just my humble advice. So with that said, let's go back here. Did this ever render? Yes, it did. So looking at the top 100, As you can see, most are pretty much in the red. So the market is weak as crap, you know. Let's see what happens. Myself, I'm going to be ready for render for some reason, and RNDR is in the green. I'm going to be ready for Monday. Either we're going to see, you know, in TRX, right, Tron. Yeah, Tron's in the green, 3%. So I'm going to be Monday kind of just ready for, you know, either Bitcoin's probably going to just dump or move up a bit. So I'll be kind of watching. Maybe I'll do a rather boring Bitcoin play. And if the S&P 500 looks good, if the dollar strength index is kind of weakening on Monday, it might be a long on Bitcoin, and I'll put a very tight trailing take profit and just maybe get lucky. It'll ride for a couple hours, couple minutes, or a couple days. We'll see what happens. Now, if we keep rocking here, I wanted to check one thing out because I think it's rather a fun coin. I mentioned it, so I'll bust it out here. AI Doge. This is my shit coin of the week. Okay. You can play it on MEXC. You can also play it on Gate.io. Both pretty cool exchanges. I'll look at it on Gate.io. It's so janky though. Here we go. I'm trying to get this. Okay, here we go. It's a 4-hour chart. Let's put it. Let's try it. An hourly chart. Yeah. So anyway, this is my I wonder if it's got a better one over there on MEXC if it's been there longer. Yeah, let me nix that chart. No, not really. Okay, so it's kind of a new coin. So let's stick with. Oh wait, let me see. Got a little bit more history on MEXC, but anyway, this guy here, it's a kind of a new shit coin. Basically, about was that 29th of April. This thing started running up. It's been giving it back right now. Recently, as you can see, it's getting a little spunky. Let me see how it renders over on Gate.io. Come on, render. Sorry, my either trading view is slow or my internet connection is slow. Hopefully this is coming all through okay. Okay, that just totally hung up. All right, here we go. All right, so anyway, whether you're looking at it on MEXC or Gate.io, as you can see, I should be getting a little bit more, but it's not rendering. Anyway, it pumped. Yeah, there we go. So as a little poop coin, it pumped like crazy, got above that 10 moving average, came down, got below it. This is an hourly chart. You know, it was sideways. The ADXDI doesn't even tell you anything right now as to enough data. But anyway, here's the thing. Look at that. It's glorious. We'll see what happens. I just wanted to kind of throw this one out there because this thing ran up hard. It was wonderful. It's giving a lot back. It's going sideways. As you can see, right at the end of the week, it kind of got spunky there. On Saturday, I saw it starting to move on Friday. Got in a little bit, sold it when it turned around. Now, as you can see, it's giving it all back. You know, I'm just watching this one. Totally, this is Craig's. You know, not financial advice, but this is my shit coin of the week. Is AI Doge. If this guy makes a bounce, you know, it's made a lot of money before. Total shit coin. I looked it up. I looked at the project, and I can totally say that it's just a shit coin. This thing has no value. But you know what? It's got value for you if it makes this 200 moving average. You know, I'll settle for half that. You know, even if we got to this original, let's say if the sucker moved up to, let's say, I'm sorry about that. Get my act together here. Let's just say where we had some like support and resistance before, right about here. You know, all right. Let's just say that it got back there, guys. There it is. Bonk. Let's just say it got to there. Oh yeah, 130%. So you know, basically, if it even starts. It definitely, like I say, you can look at the project page yourself, go over to a CoinMarketCap, look it up, go to the website. I don't know. It could possibly, it's sort of like, I won't even get into what it might do. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I don't want to eat up a lot of time. I should have pulled that up earlier. But I kind of looked at this on a whim. It's good to have a shit coin of the week. And I'll look at the later on this week. I'll look at the I'll bring the project page up and throw you some highlights of it. who knows, whether the project's legit or not. If it even starts moving again with kind of the hype around it, boom, that could be 100% easy. So just keep that in mind. With that said, a little bit of news. President Biden says he won't agree to debt ceiling deal, protecting crypto traders. This was kind of interesting. He was over at the G7. It was kind of a globalist shindig, all kinds of stuff. If I wanted to have I could endless stories about what was going there, all kinds of weird globalist grabassery. But I'm not going to agree to a deal that protects wealthy tax cheats and crypto traders while putting food assistance at risk. I'm not even sure what that means, as in EBT and things like food stamps, as we used to call them, or does he actually mean I'm not even sure what he's talking about, to be honest with you. I don't get it. But basically what got pushed out there a lot was this line here, this tweet from Watcher Guru. Good Twitter to follow. President Biden says he won't agree to a debt ceiling deal that protects crypto traders. Why not? And what's this? Protects wealthy tax cheats and crypto traders? What, as if, am I a wealthy tax cheat? Are wealthy tax cheats and crypto traders one? Are we all? Because if that's the case, where's my wealth? And I'll just make peace with the IRS right now. I don't know who you think I am, but I wish. What should I say? Well, I wish I was a wealthy tax cheat. I'd just be like, IRS, let's just make peace right now. I'm going to keep some of my wealth. I'm going to keep on trading, whatever. Anyway, Biden, whatever you say, bro. I'm going to really try to get this rocking daily again. I think it's going to be very, very early morning. I'll get this out. And anyway, guys and gals, take care. And thank you for being a Bitcoin truth seeker. Thank you for being an optimist about the future of humanity. Even if you are a dirty tax cheat, take care and, keep stacking those Bitcoin sats and chilling, because truly it is the absolute most optimistic statement that you can make. Is every little Bitcoin Satoshi means you believe in a future that is really beautiful. So thanks for that. Thank you for being an optimist, and I'll see you this week. Rolling in.